What's up, guys? Your boy J-Bob's here on the call today for League of Ordinary Gentlemen Week 5 action. As today we get ready to take on the NC State Wolfpack, computer team. So, just getting this out of the way. I mean, it's our first real computer game where we have an evenly matched opponent. So, not sure how this is going to go with the way our offensive line's been playing and stuff. I mean, we dog walked the FCS Southeast, of course, and we took care of Marshall, but we got absolutely destroyed by two users. Both of them with superior teams, but still, it's just not a good sign. Now we're playing an evenly matched opponent here in NC State on the road. And it's under the lights here.
Jesse, what does the quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision.
Sorry, I had a case of the sneezes there as NC State runs the ball to the left to start the game, and we're there to make the user tackle for a gain of 1.
And this is a fun challenge for their defense too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like they can make
so second down coming up.
You've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
We're stuck on a defensive lineman here, and they're going to get the crosser for a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and short. It's not what we wanted. Get stuck on a D lineman.
Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short.
3rd and 2. And he escapes the pocket. He gets the first down. We went for the quarterback after he got out of there, too, and he slid down just in time. Right there, just missed him.
This quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to.
As that time, our offensive line got taught a lesson on how to get pushed around. And that's a play action. He's going to try and escape again, and he does, just to throw it away. That'll be 2nd and 10.
Sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play off the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all 3 phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that.
And the read option, oh, that gets blown up. A great job by our defensive end, making sure the quarterback went down first, and now it's 3rd and long. This is what we want.
And how do we finish the second half of the season so we can build on it for the future? It's not pretty, it's not fun, but let's finish strong throughout this conference play.
As it's 3rd and 14 now for NC State.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
And he's going to just throw it out of bounds. So it's 4th down, and now the Wolfpack are going to have to punt as they're unable to have a whole lot of success on that drive, and the QB scramble went for 1 first down, but that's it. Now we're going to set up a return, and it's not a good one. We get to the 26, and that's it. But now we're going to have to get going on offense. I mean, obviously we cooked FCS Southeast. That was kind of expected, but against more evenly matched opponents, and especially against superior opponents, we've had little success on this side of the ball. So let's see how it goes here on the road. We are not running the ball. Why is Stadium Pulse affecting us so bad here? This is not a top-tier environment. And that is going to be incomplete as the linebacker breaks up the play, disrupts the ball at 2nd down.
Find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's
that pass is caught. It's Green in the slot, 1st down and a lot more, and he's got it past midfield to the 47. That's something we're trying to get a little bit more involved in, is with the passing game. That was a quick little slant. It worked out.
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making the throws.
They're stacking that box with those linebackers. That's what's making me a little nervous.
Has all the tools.
We'll see what happens.
That Hail Mary stands against Miami and they get that win. Maybe the season.
And we're just going to check it down here to our tight end. It's the only guy that was open. Everything else was boxed. Yeah, they dropped everybody. Man, I wish I would have ran the ball now. I was thinking about it, but I saw all those linebackers. Second and 7. Let our blocks set up, and we get a nice gain. No, it's only a gain of 3, though. Looked like it was more than that. Looked like it was 4 or 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
And they love coming out with just 3 down defensive linemen. This is a very interesting strategy by NC State here. But they're coming with the blitz this time, and it's not going to pay off. Our tight end's open for a 1st down.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it.
I knew eventually those linebackers were going to try and apply some pressure, especially on 3rd down.
Extra bodies coming, just find the big tight end. Well, and the great ones do
the tight end just stuck out of the line there, picked up an easy 1st down. That linebacker's coming, ain't he? I don't know if I can audible though. And he is coming, and it's only a gain of 1. Not even a gain of 1. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up here.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses.
We don't even know if that audible worked. It did not. But we're able to get the completion. Selden underneath gets a gain of 8. I think the audible didn't work because it was a play we just ran out of that exact same formation. That's why you got to change the formation. So if you need to run the ball, you can actually audible.
That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Hokies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
I think that audible actually works, shockingly. But if Green's able to get off the line there, might have a touchdown. We don't, but we're able to get the out route for an easy 1st down.
He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage.
As it's Selden again getting the catch. And we've converted on 3 3rd downs on this drive. It's been quite impressive. Oh, I don't think that audible worked. That one did.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
That's caught. Green out of the slot. 1st and goal.
It'll set up 1st and goal from the 7.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game.
And we're passing the ball effectively on this drive. 1st and goal now. Now let's see if he can run the ball.
He's a big part of this offensive success.
With the run.
And we're going to run it. Stewart to the right. Gain of 5. Defensive back made the stop. And that was their best shot at that. Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to run quarterback blast against this look.
Wants to go up top.
And that pass caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Hokies. They tried to bracket, but they forgot about our tight end. And I wasn't sure. I wanted to do a quarterback blast so bad with Kyron Drones. Just get into the end zone, power our way in. It would have been nice. That is one of the more lethal plays in college football 26. I'm telling you, quarterback blast. If you play an offline dynasty, that's a play you want to have in your back pocket. But I think against that look, I was just a little nervous to run it because I thought that outside linebacker was going to come on a blitz and absolutely blow it up. And that's why I changed it, because I thought if he was coming, that tight end was going to be wide open. He was still open anyways, because the linebacker did not have the outside leverage there. And the RPO, they're going to hand it off and lose yards. A loss of 2. Second and 12 after the loss of 2.
They struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game.
And now they're coming out trips. You know how much I love guarding the trips formation. And it's a screen. It's a screen to the left. They knocked down one of our safeties, but they only get 5 out of that, so it's 3rd and 7. You can see that nice little block there, but it didn't quite spring them the way they hoped for.
I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defense.
They got one-on-ones on the outside there.
I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And that pass is dropped. Whew. He had him open. That was the one-on-one I was afraid of with that coverage. But they're unable to complete it. That's the end of the first quarter. The Wolfpack have to punt it back to us. It's looking good for us so far. It looks like at least we're not going to struggle against CPUs right now, even if they are evenly matched. Now, we might have to play some tougher CPUs. I don't know what's still on their schedule, but this is one of those where we should be able to take care of business if we keep playing the way we have. And this is a much better return this time, as we're able to spring for about a 15-yard return, and we have great field position starting at our own 45. We're finding some plays that work better for us, potentially, against online or user, I should say, because they've seen us playing so much Madden and college football 25 that, oh, I threw it straight to him, and somehow they didn't make the play on the ball. The linebacker just stood there. That was a great job. Great job by the defense. They're staying man-to-man coverage. Oh boy, I think Selden might be wide open on this play. And he is going to be open. We're going to float it out there for him. It is underthrown. Kyron Drones misfired the pass. He was open.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC wheel of destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't.
Yeah, you see how open he was. It was just behind him, a little behind him.
They would understand that. They've been preaching to their team. We've got to start fast, not just in this game.
And now 3rd and long coming up, 3rd and 10.
Take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems
And that
like
pass caught. Green, first down.
in the championship and appears to be a wide open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of
And
change.
NC State's playing a whole lot of man coverage.
Is an important
They're
step
like banking on it working too.
And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This time that corner route's not going to be open, I think. Might even be better just handing it off.
They're going to test that run defense.
Oh, and we hesitated for too long. I'm not sure what our left tackle was doing. I think he was pulling to the right just like everybody else, but he left this guy free in the backfield. And I think that's our fault mainly, because we should have had the space to be able to run the ball there. And now we're going to go for the aggressive catch here, and it is caught! Touchdown Hokies! It's the other green making this reception.
so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing.
Remember, no switch is a thing. We didn't click on. He just made the aggressive catch for us.
the chemistry between
We
these two
threw
guys.
it up to him, and that NC corner had no chance of making a play on that ball.
This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends.
And it's now 14-zip after that dime from Kyron Drones and that spectacular catch. And you know, it's so nice when we have more than 2 seconds to throw the ball, too. This ball is not going to be brought out of the end zone. They're going to take a knee. So the Wolfpack start at the 25, and they're going to come out immediately 3 wide receivers. They're not going to mess around with the run most likely. Oh, they could. And they are going to run the ball, and it's not going to work very well. 2nd and 10. It's been nice being able to stop the run in this game, too.
Kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
And now they're coming out.
On this side of the football.
2 wide receivers to the right here. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, it's Bailey.
And that is broken up, incomplete.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'm not sure what their Wolfpack were thinking on that play.
Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch, easy catch.
Ball's at the 29.
Oh, they actually gave him the catch. It's now 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 10.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And he's sacked. They were fooled by the look. They didn't pick up the guy that was quote-unquote blitzing. We had a guy on the defensive line dropping the coverage. And it is 4th down, and yeah, they just didn't block him. They barely touched him. 4th and 12, punt coming up for the Wolfpack, and this is booted. And are we going to get a return on this? Maybe. And we're going to try and bounce it to the outside, and we get to just shy of the 40. First and 10, nowhere to run the ball. They stack the box very well there.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
So 2nd and 13.
Bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And are they playing cover 0 here? There's no way.
Send the tight end in motion.
And this is wide open. And if he gets into space, he's gone. And that's exactly what happens. Zeldin to the end zone. Touchdown Hokies.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
Well, they actually ended up in a cover 3, but they shelled it cover 0.
Tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed.
And that didn't pay off. Nobody could get back to their assignments in time.
And they score another touchdown here before the end of the
Now it's 21-zip.
We check in with Kevin Connors.
And we're cooking against the Wolfpack.
Guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina has the lead right now.
And this is a
but
touchback
Williams breaks
again,
ground.
as they're not risking any returns right now.
Separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that
Now 4:36 to go. Let's see what the Wolfpack decide to do. And we had that very methodical first drive, so we've not been able to really run up the score as we have against the other schools that we played, the other computer schools that is. But we're still playing a very good game against the Wolfpack. At least we're not giving up anything big against them. We're not struggling offensively. Our offensive line's holding up. That's been the big one. The things we've been struggling with in our user games is this is a halfback screen, and that's a first down. That's only their 2nd first down of the game.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that.
We're going to try and play man coverage here. We don't play a whole lot of it. They're going to hand it off. And, oh, he beats it to the outside. He gets only 2, but I'm surprised he made it there. I thought we had that contained.
A nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just
So 2nd and 8 coming up for NC State.
DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the
And they're going to get it out to the flat, and that's a good play. That gets a gain of 7. Pressure did not get there. That's kind of what we were counting on.
time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards.
This is what I was trying to do.
Down manageable. Really nice job of
and the read option. It doesn't work. Our defensive back came on the blitz and blows it up.
That's gotta hurt if you're
they guessed wrong on that. I was thinking they were going to throw the ball. They didn't throw the ball. I was hoping they... I was thinking that they were going to throw the ball and just beat us, and that's why I tried to flip the defense, but it didn't work because they decided to run it. Now it's 4th down, and we're going to have a chance for a return here, so he might have outkicked his coverage, but they only get a few out of that.
Sends the offense onto the field.
Now maybe this is where we go with some underneath stuff like we typically do.
3 touchdowns and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
Like this look is very interesting because they only have 3 down linemen, but they have like 8 guys in the box total.
Back to pass, it's throws.
And our other tight end took forever to get out of there.
He's brought down quickly.
We eventually got it to him, but he was boxed by a defensive lineman, I think.
The tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch
and I didn't even realize how close we were to the 2-minute timeout. It just happened.
They built a big lead and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
So 2nd and 7 coming up. Cover 2 shell here from NC State, it looks like. Maybe a cover 6. And the pressure comes in and we go down. That's the first time Drones has had pressure on them the whole game. Our offensive line did not pick that up very well. And yeah, it wasn't cover 6 behind that blitz.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive.
3rd down. Did we really risk anything here? Oh, that play clock is running down. This is not the first play of the drive. And now we can't snap the ball. It's a false start. Wow, there's nothing that drives me nuts more. I thought we might be able to take a shot because they were playing cover, or they were showing cover 0 anyways. And last time they showed cover 0, even though they didn't play it, it ended up going for a big gainer. But now it's 3rd and even longer. And this is not good. And another false start. This is crazy. The play clock should not be starting at 20 or whatever it starts, 25. You've got 40 seconds to call a play, not 25. This is crazy. Why has EA not fixed this? And yes, I'll be vocal about it. Because when you're sitting down on your bed or in a chair, you're not on the sideline taking your time calling a play during a timeout. And the pressure got there. We would have had that too. We would have been able to split the safeties. But a 4-man rush is able to get home, and this is the first time our offensive line has absolutely failed. 2 sacks, 2 false starts. That was a very bad drive for them. And NC State's going to have a chance here. And this is not a great punt. And they're going to have blocks. And they're going to be very close to field goal range. Well, if we hold them to a field goal, that's fine. But we need to hold them to just that.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. These guys
and we need pressure. And that pass is going to be broken up. A good job there. Beating the receiver to the football, breaking it up, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it down.
They want to run the ball. This is a good look to do it against. I hope they don't. They're not going to. They're going to get it, too. They're running back. Oh, he broke a tackle. He might break another one. He does. He gets a gain of 8. And a terrible job of wrapping up by our slot corner. He gave up an additional 5 yards by not doing so. Make the tackle, make the play, and it's 3rd and long. Now it's 3rd and 2. They're going to swing it, and we're able to switch in time. I just went after the quarterback, and he goes down. He didn't fire the ball, and now it's 4th down. And I'm not sure what they were thinking. We're going to call timeout. We're going to call timeout, try and get this ball back.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, they should be able to make this field goal. It's centered up very good, as long as they get enough power on it. And he misses it wide right. So the Wolfpack gets 0 points out of that fantastic field position they just had.
Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Nobody's open, but we have time. Drones for a gain of 2. We're going to hurry it up. We're going to keep the tempo.
Nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get. And
oh, tight end wide open, but it's behind him. And not sure if he got out of bounds. We're going to try and hurry to the line again, but that clock is running now.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
And we're going to have to fire complete. Now we're going to have to call our second timeout for sure.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time.
Playing against the CPU, we have the whole menu of plays. That's the one advantage right now we have going for us. Against a live opponent, we wouldn't have had that. They're going to drop everybody back. Could take stuff underneath, too. We don't have to get a touchdown here. Oh, that's easy. Give us that and get out of bounds. What I've noticed about college football 26, in these situations, defensive backs, linebackers, they all just drop back in these situations. Now they're not doing so because we're a little bit closer to field goal range. They might want to actually try and stop us now.
Looking for a man. It's drones.
We're going to wait. We're going to fire 1st down and a lot more. We're going to go turbo. Come on. No, we don't have time to celebrate. We got to get to the line and spike the ball. Come on. 13, 12, spike it at 11. We didn't want to call that last time out because we wanted it to be able to kick a field goal in case we got tackled in bounds.
Running out of time here.
It's 2nd and 10. 11 seconds to go. We're just inside the 15 at the 14 here. That crosser get open again. Or is our tight end going to get open? It's caught. Touchdown Hokies. With less than 10 seconds to go here in the first half, we find pay dirt again. And it's been a clinic from this offense. I mean, besides the last drive where we took 2 sacks and had 2 false starts, but we're going to have 28-0 and the ball to start half number 2, barring a kick return for a touchdown or something crazy.
63 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback.
And now this is where we drop everybody back. Make sure that NC State doesn't get anything big here. Looks like they're going to just run the ball. And that's exactly what they do. And we'll let them have that. But they do get within Hail Mary range here. So they might be able to just chuck it up and heave it downfield, but We're gonna let them. Oh, we're gonna let them have that. That's fine. They're out of bounds with no time left. Looked like they were trying to save clock, but with 3 seconds left, there's not any clock left to save.
One of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed.
So 28 zip. We have the ball to start half number 2. It's looking good against their computer, at least.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
And we're going to try and get a return.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be
We don't get a
found
lot.
as he stopped
Well,
at the
there's going to be a lot more chewing clock here in
We're
the
about
second
to get
half.
another look at this hooky offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime.
Because at this point, I'm trying to run out the clock, so I have time to do more things before I have to go to work later.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second
And
half.
Stewart for a gain of 4.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I think this is probably
We're not
been
gonna
the
do a
most
whole lot. We're just gonna
surprising
call.
thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give
Mostly
the defense
running plays.
so much credit because they have been able to shut
And
this
we're
guy
unable to hike
down.
the ball.
And they got to keep that up here in the second
It took
half.
us too long to call the audible. I think the read option would have worked there because all we would have had to do is beat the defensive end. But we're unable to do that because we were unable to hike the ball.
Avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll line up for a second down
Second and
play.
11.
Looking to throw, it's Drones.
We are going to hit a running back here, Stewart, for a first down.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
A lot of smiles right now.
And now we're
going to
chew that
They've
clock.
got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking
And let's
to
see if we
himself,
can beat them deep here because they just left us wide open over there. We cannot pass it up, no. They held on with the cover 0 look. Wow.
Well, this defense was ready for
I
goals.
thought
Against this
I thought we could
receiver
take their
with
shot
speed.
there,
He's one
honestly,
of the fastest in
and
the
absolutely
country.
destroy
They
them
knew
down
this
the field.
quarterback was gonna try to
They,
take
I
the
mean,
top
they,
off
they
the
gave us the
defense.
look.
That time they couldn't
They were
win
stacking the
back.
box.
If
We
you're
weren't
on
going to be able to
defense,
run
just
against
know
that.
They're going to try that play again.
And now Stewart tried to bounce it to down. Oh, he lost the football, and the Wolfpack have it. Are you kidding me? Now they're going to run it the other way, and this is going to be their first points of the day. How did that happen? Stewart fumbles the ball. And we were literally just up 28 zip where we could chew the clock. Now we technically can't.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
And you don't know how bad I am at Stewart right now. He just dropped the ball.
Let's show you the very latest. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
We're going to give it to our other running back, Bennett. I mean, it's just natural that we bench Stewart after that. At least for one play. Bennett in the game still. It's not Stewart.
It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you
We're going
can.
to go speed option here.
Here comes the option. Now the pitch.
Oh, that little spin move is able to create enough space for the first down. And I'm liking Bennett right now. I am. Those first 2 runs were very promising. These aren't runs right now to chew the clock. These are runs to try and get solid gains after that fumble return for a score. Oh, we can't run that again. Oh. I just feel like the outside run isn't going to work here. We're going to cut it back up the middle. We get 3.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that
Second
last
down.
play as well.
That
Just not getting
outside
enough
linebacker is
push
probably going to drop into coverage if he
from
doesn't.
the
That
offensive
slant's
line.
wide
They haven't
open,
been
though.
physical.
Oh, but the other guy dropped into coverage. That's not what I was expecting.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up
It's 3rd and 6.
Nice job by the defense.
This game might not be over.
Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy
Stewart
get out of
fumbled
my
the
sights.
ball.
Nice job by the D.
And hasn't seen the field since the fumble.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Drones.
And they're going to come with the blitz, but they leave.
It's Green.
I've been calling them other Green, wide open.
Explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And I'm not sure what the Wolfpack were thinking with that, but it's an easy first down. We're just going to keep moving the ball at this point. They don't want to let us chew the clock, so be it. We're just going to move it up and down the field. We'll score some more points.
Still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Looking to throw on
Oh.
first down.
That guy got cooked. And Green is going to go into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
End zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored another.
I'm not sure again. I mean, they're playing a lot of bracketed coverage. But they're leaving. The thing with the bracketed coverage, you just got to find the one guy that they're leaving open. And in this case, they left Green on the other side. Right, been called him other Green, number 3. Clearly, I don't know much about Virginia Tech football, but having two guys with the same last name on the field. He's not the Green who's been cooking for us throughout the first 4 games, but he's been making some big plays here today against the Wolfpack, and if we can get off the field, we can maybe start chewing some clock again, up by 28.
Wants to go up top on first down.
And a sack.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes.
And those 7 points were not from their offense. Their offense hasn't been able to do anything.
He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but
As it's now second and 17.
This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on
Oh,
the
we
ground.
called a play on accident before even looking at what they were running. We're stuck in this man-to-man coverage up here. And it's going to be caught for a gain of 8 on that little option route.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards.
We're not going to play any
Yeah, but
risky
big shots
bracketed
down the
coverages
field,
right now that could
But
lead to
don't
big
forget,
gainers.
It's
But
easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
we're just
3rd
going
and
to stay
5.
back in our
Today's when we
zones,
start
make
to
sure they
get those
don't do
long
anything crazy. They're going to heave it downfield here. No switch of rule into effect, and it's going to be broken up.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now
And that's why we weren't doing that. We wanted to make sure everything was covered, including that.
Changing quickly. We're in the late in the third
4th
quarter,
down,
on
the
a
Wolfpack
score
have to
where
punt
they've
it back
got
to
get
us. We can
aggressive
start
with
chewing
the
some
football
clock
if
again.
They want a chance to win this game. But the defense
And we're set up for a good return here.
really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be
And
small,
we get
like it was
to
that
the
time,
42.
throwing the incompletion.
coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field.
We're going to go back to
They're
chewing the
starting
clock.
this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He'll
We're
do
gonna pull it.
himself.
And Drones is going to get tackled
We'll give him
after
a
a gain of
couple
2.
on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options.
And
He's
just
gonna run
under
the
2
football.
minutes
They
here.
dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking for room. It's Stewart.
Stewart. Oh, Stewart back in the game. He needs to hold on to that football.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one.
3rd down. They're only coming out again with 3 down linemen.
Don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Right back to him on the ground.
And Stewart is going to push his way forward for a 1st down.
But he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year.
So he's trying to redeem himself after the
biggest problem has been 3rd
fumble.
down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this.
And we ran right into the teeth of an all-out blitz.
They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard. to
2nd
run the
down.
football.
Oh, they're coming out cover 0. And you know how tempted I am to take a shot. The quarter's about to end anyways, so
These defensive lines can
the
take
speed
the
option
game
might have
over.
worked
Right
too,
now,
but we're just
it's
going
tough
to
sledding.
keep to our premise right now, which is to just get out of here. Get out of here. Go to 3-2 on the year. And yes, Donovan Green's been cooking. Including that touchdown that put us back up by 28. We wanted to make sure we were there.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages?
It's like our offense just wanted to score more points, so we scored some for the Wolfpack. I'd like to believe that's what actually happened.
The give on the option. Wow.
And Stewart breaks a tackle, and he gets 12 on that run. And that's a first down.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is
we're going to keep trying to run it.
To do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture. And this is
set up our blockers and get a gain of 3 with this.
To pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
This is now 2nd and 7.
Play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical.
We're going to keep just trying to run this ball.
You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to solve this.
That linebacker really sold for the outside. We cut it back up, and that's an easy first down. And the Wolfpackers starting to get tired. They're not stopping the run as well as they were even on the last drive.
They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice.
We could choose some clock here.
For situations like this. Just keep
and Stewart down the field for a gain of 7. These runs are starting to get a little bit bigger and bigger for us. We can start going with more creative plays too, like a jet touch pass.
Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Unable to hold our blocks completely. Now it's 3rd down, 3rd and 2. We're going to hit under 5 minutes to play here before this ball is snapped.
Goes to the option.
And we're going to get it to Stewart. And does he have enough? He does. We can run out some more time here.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long.
And that 3rd down, those 3rd down conversions have been big for us the whole game.
They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And now Bennett getting another carry, a gain of 7. We might just get a touchdown here.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play.
NC State not going to stop us from just running it into the end zone here. We've chewed a lot of clock here. That's the key. But we can score. And, this time the linebacker finally decides he had enough. One of them did anyways.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
It's an RPO, but we're just going to run the ball. We're not even going to think about throwing it. And Bennett gets another first down. 1st and goal. We could probably just knee it out now. I don't think NC State's going to call timeouts. Once this clock runs down to under 2 minutes.
They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running.
And if you want a masterclass in just running out the entire clock in the 4th quarter, you just saw that. You just saw exactly what that entails. As we ran out the entire 4th quarter on this drive. Assuming NC State doesn't call timeouts, why is it suggesting... so what to special teams? I was like, why is it suggesting we kick a field goal? That makes 0 sense right now. We're not kicking a field goal. We're going to just take a knee, take 3 of them, and run out this clock.
They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal.
And we're just going to do it 2 more times. They technically have timeouts, which is why it's making us knee it 3 times like it doesn't usually.
The offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
We're going to do it just one more time.
And now after
Here on
getting
third
knocked back,
down.
they'll
If we
try
do it right
again,
under
this time
40
from the
seconds,
5
then
on 3rd and goal.
we'll be able to run out the rest of the clock and get out of here with a dub. And we do just that.
Takes a knee.
And this game is over. NC State thought they might have had a little hope when they got that stupid score. And believe me, I was a little worried too, but they pressed Donovan Green on the left side, left him one-on-one with no help behind him. And that was it for them. But then they didn't even see the ball here in the fourth quarter. We just ran out the entire clock. I mean, against a user that might not have gone well with the rules, but up by 28 points rather than trying to run up the score is just better than chew the clock down. The user says they can't, that I can't chew. I'm going to keep trying to score. I'm not going to lie, because I'm not going to try and blow a 28-point lead and give them a chance. But
At the end of the day, I think
against user teams, I haven't been in this position. I've been on the other end of this, actually, where I've been letting them chew the clock. So I'd rather them chew the clock at that point. I'd rather get out. But anyways, we get the dub, 35-7. First conference game is a win. I don't know who our next opponent is. I think it's a user game. So we'll actually have to make the schedule work out. I think it's against Wake Forest. And they are 4-0 in the year. Holy smokes. They're coming to Lane Stadium. I mean, our offense has found themselves in the last two games. FCS Southeast was really just a pick-me-up game. Like, get everything fixed and figure it out. And then we really had it going against NC State. I'm not sure about Wake Forest, though. I mean, it's a user. You could be calling a lot of different coverages and stuff, but a lot of different stunts. But how is Louisville, a non-user team, number 13 in the country right now? That's crazy. We have to play 21 for the Florida State, but that's a user. I don't know who that is. It doesn't tell you who the users are. I don't know them off the top of my head. And of course, nobody was going to take the Cavaliers, so hopefully we have an easy game to end the season at our schedule. I mean, if we win all of our CPU games, we at least make it to a bowl. I think the playoffs are out of the picture at this point, unless miraculously we turn it around in our user games. We have 3 more of those. Against Wake Forest in our next one, against Florida State, against Miami. But if we take care of some of those user games, you never know. But I'm not trying to get my hopes too high. I mean, these were non-conference games, though. So, I mean, we got destroyed. Win our conference games, and maybe that's where something could happen. But we've been struggling in our user games, so we're going to have to turn things around in those. But for now, I'm going to hop off of here. Advance will be tonight. We'll see when we end up playing Wake Forest. Probably will not be tomorrow based on my schedule. Could be Thursday. If I have to push to Friday, I'm wide open. But expect to see me either Thursday or Friday again. But until then, this is your boy J-Bob signing off saying see you next time from League of Ordinary Gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.